Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me again. For those of you that know me and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel. So today I feel like this is a topic I need to shed light on because a lot of people have sent me emails regarding jobs in Ireland, and I feel like I should just touch on the topic because I have some idea to share for people. So if you feel like this video is going to be helpful for you, don't forget to keep watching, and I hope you find it very helpful. Don't forget to get a pen and a paper because you might need to write some things down. And thank you guys so much for watching. Okay guys, so let's get into this. So I feel like I have to break this down into like 2 or 3 sections. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is menial jobs. So when you come to Ireland, because you're a student, you can't really get like a full-time job. Well, I didn't get a full-time job. I don't know if people get it, but I didn't, and most people I know didn't get it. We started with menial jobs. So when I say menial jobs, I mean things like accommodation assistant, which is a hotel cleaner. You work as a retail assistant, you work as a food assistant, food and beverage assistant in somewhere like McDonald's, Supermax, which is just like McDonald's anyways. So those are kind of the menial jobs that I'm talking about. So for you to get a menial job, first of all, you have to tailor your CV to that particular job market. So let's say you're looking for a job as an accommodation assistant. Your CV has to be tailored to accommodation assistant. Like, you have to have an experience or 2 as an accommodation assistant, because truth is they want people that are experienced in that field. And another good thing is when you get on the job, you get trained on the job about the job that you're going to do. So let me use myself as an example. So when I started as an accommodation assistant, for the first, I think it's a day or the first 2 days, or is it a week? I can't remember, guys. I was trained on the job. You get paid for the number of days where you're training with the organization. So I was trained on how to clean properly, how to lay the beds, where to get the sheets from, where to ask for stuff from my manager and stuff like that. So you get trained on the job. So that's for accommodation assistant. And I know that when you work in places like McDonald's, or you work in Deals, or you work in what's the name of the other place, Centra, I think you also get trained on the job. So if you're looking for a menial job, you want to tailor your CV to that particular job sector. Okay, so on the topic of menial jobs again, do not be discouraged. I know that sometimes, because of the kind of poise that people have, or because of the way that you've carried yourself, you look at it like, oh, I cannot work as a cleaner, I cannot work as a retail somebody, I cannot work as a this, I cannot work as that. But the truth is, I like to believe that as long as that job puts food on your table and you're not begging people for money, see guys, you have to realize that it's a different country, right? And the kind of, if you're working as a cleaner in Nigeria, trust me, you cannot make the same kind of money you make if you're working as a cleaner in Ireland. So you have to be open-minded to work in any sector. You have to be open-minded that, oh, I can work as a cleaner today, next week I can work as a this, or the upper week I can work as a that. And if you're a student in Ireland, you're allowed to work 20 hours per week during school sessions, and when school is on holiday, you're allowed to work 40 hours per week. And trust me, let's say you're getting paid €10 per hour and you're working 40 hours per week, that's €400. For some people, that's their monthly rent. So it means that in a month you can cover your rent, or sorry, in a week you can cover your rent. So honestly, what's the problem with working a menial job? Don't be afraid to work a menial job. Don't look at what people will say, or don't think about what people will say, because the truth is, you have to put food on your table, and you have to care less about what other people will say about the kind of job that you do. Own it. Use your food chest to carry it that you're working a menial job. But guess what? You can put food on your own table. So another thing is, it might be very confusing for you at first because you wouldn't know where to apply to, you wouldn't know how to apply. And let me just tell you guys that when I started looking for a job, what I would do is I would print out my CV, I would go to the city center, and I would share my CV in every store that I could find, or every store that I felt like, okay, I want to work there. I would share my CV. I went to hotels, I shared my CV. So don't be afraid to leave your comfort zone and go out of your house to share your CV to different people, because you, in as much as you apply online, you still want to give them your CV hard copy, because the truth is, I feel like they will look at your CV when it's hard copy before they look at it online. And I am also going to be sharing different types of websites where you can check for jobs. I'm going to link them above, up here, so feel free to check any of these websites if you're looking for a job in Ireland, and you can find any job in any sector, so be sure to check out those websites. Okay, so the next section I'm going to be talking about is full-time jobs, like jobs after school. So before you come to Ireland, and I like to tell people this, a lot of people who have sent me emails, I have told them the same thing. Before you come to Ireland, you want to ask yourself, this thing I want to study, will I get a job when I finish studying it? Because it would be very wrong for you to pay all that money, come and stay for a whole year or 2 years, depending on your course, and by the time you are done, you can't even get a job. Trust me, it's frustrating. So if you're planning on coming to Ireland, you want to think about it and you really want to ask yourself, Google is your friend, guys. Don't be afraid to use Google. Search what kind of jobs are the most sought after in Ireland. What kind of jobs are the most sought after in Ireland? Again, I'm saying it twice because it's really important for you to check, right? So, well, to the best of my knowledge, I know that people who are in IT, people who are in sciences in general, and people who are in business, and also people who are in the medical field, they tend to be the ones to get like a lot of job offers and a lot of job openings. So you want to tailor your studies or whatever it is you're coming to study in Ireland to that sector, because you really want to search. Again, I know I mentioned this in one of my videos that research is very important, and trust me guys, do not underestimate the power of research, because research is what allows you to know if this job, or if this course you're coming to study is going to be useful or not. Because you cannot come and study something, use all that money, and you don't reap the fruit of your labor at the end of the day. So you really want to do your research and you really want to know what you want. And also, if you think that LinkedIn is not a powerful platform, I'm here to tell you today that it is a powerful platform. So you want to set up your LinkedIn profile in a way that when recruiters see your profile, they understand that, oh, this is someone that is serious. This is someone. Be sure to also mention that you are looking for a job. You are open to work. I know LinkedIn allows you to say that now, that you're open to work, and you can also put the kind of fields that you're open to work in. So you want to, your LinkedIn profile is a very powerful tool. So you want to work on your LinkedIn profile. You want to make sure that it looks presentable. Don't go and put a picture where you are standing and looking very funny. No, your LinkedIn profile is a very professional platform. So you want to take a very professional picture. Trust me, you can stand by the wall in your kitchen, as long as it's a very nice wall, not a colorful wall. You can stand by the white wall or the cream wall in your kitchen, take a nice picture, upload it on your LinkedIn, change it to your profile picture, upload your summary, put up your CV, put up all your qualifications that you have in this life and the life that you hope that you're going to have it. Put up all your education history, put up your work experience, because trust me, people look at your profile, especially when you apply for jobs. And also, do not underestimate the job section of LinkedIn, because there's so many times I have applied for jobs from that place, and I mean, I have gotten responses, but I don't want to tell people what the response is anyways. But do not be afraid of using your LinkedIn. It is a very powerful platform. And also, remember all the websites I told you could check. Be sure to check them out. But for those of you that didn't see them, I'm going to link them up here again. And be sure to check out those websites, because truth is, you can find a job there and apply for as many jobs as you want, or as many jobs as you can. And also, you want to make your CV look good. Make your cover letter look good. Sell yourself, because truth is, people want someone that can sell themselves. You want to be able to sell what you can do. So the last thing I am going to be talking about is savings. Savings. Okay guys, savings. So when I say savings, the importance of savings, it cannot be overemphasized, because I remember when I was in Nigeria, I used to find it very difficult to save. And I remember one very beautiful time where Diamond Bank was doing this save something. And I registered for them to take 5,000 naira out of my account every month, and I will get it back in December. But the truth is I could only save 5,000 because I had so much to do with money. And if you live in Nigeria, you know the struggles. So when I got that 5,000 naira back in December, I'm telling you that I was the happiest person because it came at the right time. I needed to travel and that money came at the right time and I was so excited, right? But I am telling you guys now that I cannot stress how important it is for you to save money, because the truth is you need to save. It's really funny, or it's really somehow when you've been working for a long time and you can't even successfully carry 1,000 naira and say, oh, I've saved 1,000 naira this month. Whether you work in Nigeria, whether you work in Ireland, whether you work in Cotonou, whether you work in Ghana, wherever you work, just try as much as possible. Create a savings plans for yourself. And if you feel like, okay, a savings plan might be too hard because you get paid weekly and the bank does monthly savings, get an envelope. Every week when you get paid, take out a certain portion of your payment and then put it in that envelope. Or if you think that, oh, if I put it inside envelope, somebody might come and steal my envelope, buy a money box, colo box, safe box, whatever you want to call it. Save it in the bank, save it with your family members, save it with whoever you think you trust, or save it with yourself, save it in your account if you feel like you have that strength not to touch the money. I am saving in a money box at the moment because I know that if I leave my money in my account, Amazon, I will make Jeff Bezos richer than he is at the moment. So I am saving in a money box. You can also do that, right? So you want to take a certain portion of the money you're paid either weekly or monthly and save it, because the truth is, whether you like it or not, that money that you have set aside is going to come in handy for you in the future. And I mean, if you work in Nigeria, I know that it might be difficult for you to save because of the transportation system and because of everything, but that's not an excuse. I mean, I made an excuse for myself that time anyways, but it's not an excuse for you not to save. You want to be able to save money so that you can look back tomorrow and say, ah, I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so happy that I did this. And if you're living in Ireland, you have no excuse whatsoever for you not to save money. I mean, you do have an excuse. I'm sorry for that, guys. You have an excuse. But I mean, try as much as possible. Try your very best to save money, because I don't know how to say this to you guys. It's really painful for me when people come and they've been in a country for over 20 years, or they've been in a country for over 15 years, and they don't have a simple 1,000 euro to their name. And I'm like, so, what have you been doing for 10 years? Really? But then again, who am I to judge anybody? Because honestly, people have problems, people have issues. I have my own problems, I have my own issues. But then again, all I'm going to do for you is to advise you and tell you what I think. And I think that people should be able to save. I think that you should be able to save, and you should try as much as possible to save money. Anyways, guys, I feel like this talk is making me sad. I feel like it's really making me sad, right? So I'm going to take my sadness away and throw in a little bit of laughter, because you all need a little bit of laughter. But if you have stayed till this point of the video, then let me tell you the 3 things I talked about: menial jobs, full-time after school jobs, and savings, or rather the importance of savings. I should probably be a journalist at this point. But anyways, guys, these 3 things are really, really important. I don't know how best to stress it, but it's really important. And for those of you that send me emails, I hope you have time to watch this video, and if you want me to explain more, or if there's any other thing you would want me to touch on, or any other topic you want me to touch on, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to try my possible best, or my best, to get to it. And thank you guys so much for the love. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel because I'm a beaut, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that when I post a video, you get a notification. You get a notification. That's what I was going to say, but I'm sure you guys get it, right? Don't forget to like this video again, and don't forget to share with your friends and your family members. Thank you so much, guys. Mwah.